All right, hey everyone. This is Jable Woodall here again on for a live stream of my latest work, and as well as a shout out to everyone who has been supporting me, who have been um, sending love and views across the world. I thank you guys for your continued support of my journey towards getting more streams, getting more views and publicity of my work, my music, and my art. So thank you guys again for that, and that is what keeps me wanting to produce more work. Is when I have viewers or anyone's trying to support and show some type of you know appreciation, and that goes a long way. And I really appreciate you guys helping me to keep going. That is wonderful. Okay, so as always, I would like you guys to subscribe if you like my work. I also have um, a SoundCloud and on YouTube Music. I am trying to get the kinks out as far as trying to get on Spotify. I just haven't had the chance or motivated to do it. You have to go through a third party just to get your music uploaded to Spotify, so it's more steps versus SoundCloud, which is very direct. I also have my music on iTunes, so if you guys want to visit there, you can get it on iTunes. It's just with Spotify. I don't understand. But anyway, shoot, where was I? Okay. Um, also visit my Patreon. I have exclusive content on there as well. It should be in the subscription somewhere in this live video chat. You gotta comment or it's somewhere in the descriptions. If not, I am telling you guys. Subscribe to my Patreon, subscribe to my YouTube channel to get exclusive artwork or blogs and discussions on my music and my work in the future. And you get first dibs on anything that's coming out as far as my art film is concerned. So you get that. So and in the future I will be on my Patreon trying to put in like gadgets or get gizmos or any rewards for people who do subscribe. Like if you get a mug or something, or you get small like collectible items or paintings or drawings, or digital drawings of my work. You get that as well. So I'm setting that up in the future. So stick around and go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and you already be the first one in line for um, collectible items and get gadgets and gizmos, gadgets and gizmos. So yep. Well, let's start this out. I'm gonna try to keep this short and simple because I already over 4 minutes. So keep it short and simple. I have people fixing on my stuff, so you may hear some ruckus and racket. So just be mindful of that. Try to keep this as short as I can because of that, because I know that could be irritating. Let's start it out with I wanted to show you guys something. So let's start out with something a little show and tell. By the way, so this is will be in my uh music video worthy, and I did the stencil. It's like a stencil. I don't think I ever done anything like this where you burning things on wood, but I just wanted you guys just to share that with you what I've been doing, and I wanted to color it. What do you guys think? Do you think I should color this? I don't know. I don't know, but I thought I should color it uh, just to be nice. Probably use hmm, pencils, color pencils, or I forgot what the name of the other one. Pastels, maybe. But yeah. I had fun doing it. It was like burning on the wood, just pretty much like that. I'm not sure the correct terminology for this is stencil, but embroidery or whatever have you. It's just what it is. Yeah, I did that. Let's see. So I wanted to share a little bit of one of my songs with you guys before I continue. I'm almost done with um, my new album, and a big portion of my film fragments. You guys will be hearing about voice calling for that, even though it's gonna be draining because you got to get all the stuff together. I have to do it because I am the driving force for this project, and it's draining and money consuming because I have to try to find a place to do it because it's, we're still dealing with the COVID, and I don't want to just expose everyone to my home with this still going on. Even though in some places it's okay, people don't care. So it's all about a risk. I don't feel too comfortable in taking it. So if I could just rent out a space, and you guys even have any suggestions about us of how I should go about recording voices, message me, my YouTube or Facebook direct message, whatever. You can do that. So, yep, that will be. The Cassie Calls will be coming out soon. I'm in a portion where I can start getting people to do the voice acting for the whole film. So I can always have that. So when I'm animating, I know what I'm doing, and I know how to set up the scenes with the voices. Because you guys have a little magic in yourself too. When you do the voices for my film, you just don't know how much that changes and alters, and it makes it more exciting, fun, and dynamic. It brings the character much more alive. So yeah, I wanted to just do it myself with a narration film being a part of it, being just a narrative, but it's nothing like having other people's involved in your works. It just brings it on a new scale. So yeah, that will be coming soon. Just stay tuned, and if you want to be a part of it, send me a message, Facebook me, and etc. You can do it however you want to do it. Just let me know. So let's start this out with my music. Okay. I'm just being silly, y'all. This is my channel. Just so you know. I had a nudity issue with YouTube about this video because I did one without the cloth on right here. I think that was right, but I changed it out. I guess it's for my own betterment to do that. You gotta represent yourself and your brand, so you don't want to be too out there. Although some other people are, and with their paper doll, naked dolls, or themselves, and it's be about going over the lines of things. But hey, I digress, and I just did it to just calm things down. Like, go ahead and get the video out while I still low views, because I have no time to be playing these legal games if it is. But at the same time, it was more or less appropriate, even though I know some people can get away with it. But hey, I can't. I'm not everyone else. I'm myself. So I did it, and I corrected it. It's not too much of a deal, but I don't know if you guys have seen Happiness yet, but this is not going to be a video about that. If you want to go see it on my YouTube channel. And this is my song I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you like it. Artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal. Artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal. Artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal, artist reveal. Yep, that's it. I had fun making that one. It was goofy and funny. I was just like, this actually me. It's actually me breathing into the mic. It's work, you know. It's a dubstep. It's supposed to be like jumping, bumping, and party type. That what I want it to be, and it's probably be my opening for when I'm like streaming for you guys. You just put it on there. I don't know how to figure that out. Like, I'm still like kind of new to these streaming stuff, like live things. And all this technology, which is advanced. I'm sometimes like try to figure out where we're moving to, but so fast and all these advancements going on at the same time, it's overwhelming. Don't know what direction you're trying to take humanity into just don't know. But that's another subject for another time. I'm very deep. I'm into philosophy, so I'll be all day talking about that. But that's what I was doing. I'm just need to figure out how to, like, some people, like, when they start their streams, they always start out with a promo video. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, so I could get that together. So every time I'm coming on, that pops up, that song with a catchy scene, and I already have some ideas already, and I want to tell you guys. But it does involve some multicultural appropriation, just mixing things together, inclusion, basically, inclusive with other cultures, and just to make it more fun. It's not a means to demean anyone. No, it's to appropriate and include. Well, not appropriate. I don't think it sounds like a negative word, because it's been used in so many instances as a negative just rather than as a positive. So, just be inclusive. The different cultures. That's all. So, yeah, just stay tuned in that part. Let me see. Yeah, feel free to look at my SoundCloud as well. They have a lot of music now. May not all of it be up to the music standard, but still music, right? Right. So, my playlist, I think, I feel most of these songs are great, good enough. And on my older works, let me see. Tranquil Turbo was kind of like an experimental project, the most experimental, when I was really trying to propel my music and myself into music culture as well as internet, just pushing myself over the internet. When I get to Indignation, it was like an improvement. So if you guys look at my work, you see the steady climbs that I'm making. I am very happy for myself, proud of myself for doing this and not stopping. And I want to encourage the people to not stop. If you feel like you that's your dream and that's what you're meant to do, your purpose in this world, do it. Can't let no one stop you because you don't fit a standard. I mean, it's gonna always be rejection. So just make sure you guys follow your true heart and not what others think you should do. Okay, let's go back to you. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing in my animation. Harmony Essentials. I want to have a shout out to Harmony, to Toon Boom for allowing artists to have a platform to express themselves. I mean, this program has been amazing to me. I would not have gone. I don't think I would have gone far as animating if it wasn't for this program. Because this program has allowed me. It's so simple enough to be understood. After you get over all the buttons and everything, it's a platform. It's a program I would recommend for anyone who's trying, who wants to or feels like they want to do it. You guys can. This program makes it possible. Photoshop, yes, you can use it for that. Adobe Animate, yeah, I have done work in there too. As far as puppet animation, which is basically taking a still and animating. But overall, I like those. I like those for those specific tasks. Especially Animate, you use Adobe Animate to make a interactive interface for your viewers or anyone. So that's what that's good for. But as far as Toon Boom, it's for simple to complex animations. I would recommend Toon Boom for that. And it's just, I guess is what you prefer and what you're comfortable with. So I don't like to recommend one thing over the next because I want to give one a chance. Unlike other people who have not given me a chance, it does not matter. I want to give as many people a chance because I felt like they have something to offer, and it's a good thing. It has benefited me. Adobe has always benefited me. I use it for a lot of my stuff. My covers, I'll be always almost used Adobe to make all my covers. My digital art, I've always used as far as illustrations and such. I've used Adobe for that. Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator. I do have a little bit. I favor Illustrator over Photoshop, but I like Photoshop all the same. I just prefer Illustrator because I like the vectors and I like how when you increase the size, it doesn't lose quality because it's mathematically been calculated and drawn. And that's part of the reason why I prefer Illustrator. As far as drawing for new content or promotion deals or like my business card logo that I've drawn, it was using Illustrator, not Photoshop. So what's going on in this scene? The reds is showing the previous drawing. So you'll know how to calculate quarterly. The green, if it's on the head, it will be green. And it's showing what is ahead of you in the next key of your drawings. So basically the placement. If you guys haven't figured it out, no, I'm telling you now, that's what it is. It takes a long time though. And I mean, it's no joke. If you think it is, you just don't know. You think you know, but you don't. And it's insulting for anyone to say that it doesn't, because it does. I'm living proof. I did the work. It's drawing. You're drawing and drawing and drawing. It's like drawing is a drawer or a painter. You're drawing multiple times, repetitiously, if that's even a word. You're repeating. It's not an easy task. It's consuming. And it can be boring at times. Yes, I'm supposed to enjoy it, but at the same time, you want to do stuff in your life too. Life is not about sitting in front of a computer or drawing on a canvas. It's stimulating. You should get stimulation from being alive. And then what gives you the drive to keep doing this, the drive to make newer things. If you think just sitting in a cubicle is what's gonna get you there, then hey, by all means, hack away. But I don't think that's what the case is. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie anymore, and just for the sake of saving face, that I am a credible artist. I do this, and I know I am a credible artist. I don't even want to tell me that, because my work speaks for itself. If people out there don't agree or don't think my work is good enough, then that's on them. I cannot convince others to think my work is good enough, I believe in myself, because that's all I got. I think that's all anyone got, being an artist. I hope you guys heard that part. Talking a little bit low. You can comment in the YouTube session. I should be able to see it in case you guys comment. Because I was informed last time people was commenting and sending messages. I could not see it. And then I opened up my stuff, and then boom, that was the real messages. So I got them. It's just for some reason it show me. Like I said, I'm just kind of still new to this, because I don't really just go live. Only time I go live when I'm playing a game, and then I stopped even doing it. So I'll probably go do some more lives on my games, just stream more often, maybe. Seriously doubt it. Just had like peace to myself. And then I don't have a webcam yet. So I know a lot of people like to interact and look at stuff when they see the face of the gamer. So it deterred me from wanting to do lives because I got a video cam to stream with when I'm streaming my games. Oh my gosh. I know I'm showing you, but I'm showing you what's going on before I even put it out there. But at the same time, it's progress, the process. So I don't feel too bad doing this because it's still not gonna be the same as if when you first watch it for the first time. You know, you're just seeing bits. Mm-mm. Make sure to turn on my fans for you guys. My fan keeps me cool. That fan, not the fans. Your fans on YouTube, something like that. It's by my fan. So it won't be bothering you guys to hearing it, the continuous hum. It's soothing for me, but for other people it may not be. You know, some of my songs, I kind of think about it. It's kind of like ASMRs. ASMRs. I think one of them is Crypt. I don't know if you guys have heard that yet, but it's kind of soothing. It's a spiritual song. It's a single. I'm debating where I should add it to my upcoming album with another song. Let me see. Hasty Shadows, I think I was going to use for my new one with all my newest work. Just repackage it with the other songs. Not sure if it fits the mood of the album I'm going for. So this new album, the mood for the album that I'm going for is more like on the lines of party, but uplifting at the same time. I guess it's more ethereal, light type of thing. It's more like lightweight. Like it's supposed to make you like jump up or be happy and set value yourself. Like I have to remind myself as well. So that's what I was going for with this album, as well as realizing who's the real ones at fault and how some people are just hell bent on trying to making your life miserable because their life miserable, or they just don't want to see you rise or grow. And it's kind of that song supposed to be like a proclamation against that, or liberating yourself from those type of people, or systems that have been placed to keep you down and keep you complacent with how you're being treated. So that was my take on it. They did this update, and it makes it even harder for me to navigate with my damn tablet because they call themselves updating it, but it made it worse in some ways. Mm. Mm. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, guys. I get quiet when I'm concentrating because I'm trying to get this scene right, so I can end this scene at least with line art. Because most of my scenes are done already. Just gotta go over everything with color. Yay! Does it take as long as my animating it? Me animating it? No. But it does take some time because sometimes I have to correct stuff as I go. Good. Excuse me. Because I thought I did it right. But then I go back over it with color and I say, oh, okay. And then you also have to worry about layers and how it's layered in the scene. Because some of the art can be on top of each other and it's not placed correctly. And so you have to rearrange things and some draw it over again sometimes. So yeah. Just wanted to tell you guys that. Hope you guys can hear me. You should be able to. Okay. Alright, yeah. Well, I'll be able to say anything. I'm going to say first. See if anyone there. See that. So, I hope you guys can see that. I just sent that. Okay. Welcome to my stream again. so you guys can know that I am trying to connect to you guys. So I am. Hmm. Hmm. Debating whether I should just draw it or. When I pause like this, it's usually what I'm doing. Debating is, hey, is this looking right? Or do I need to draw another scene? Or no, do I need to draw it again? Or draw this instead of using a copy of a previous drawing? Because he's in a stand, he's in the same similar stance in the other part of this scene. But leave it at that. That's another thing we're doing. So gotta make sure if your character's on the same scene or the same plane, draw them in the same stroke width, because if you draw one more thicker than the other, it's gonna look odd. Because you're trying to get the illusion that they're fighting or facing each other or by each other. And believe me, when you're doing your skeletons, just the blue stuff in the back of your skeleton, it's like a draft. So it does not mean you have to draw it precisely. It's just used as a guide. steps need to do. Guide. See how many times? It doesn't matter how many mistakes you make. Just make them and go on with it. Just flow with it. I've been doing this for years and still makes mistakes. Okay? It's not you, oh, let me just draw this perfectly the first time. Now, in some cases, yes, you do. But usually, no, you don't. The power of erasing is your friend. Okay? Just wanted to tell you guys that. For anyone else trying to dive into it, you cannot be afraid of oops. You know? Don't be afraid of oops, okay? Zooming is about to reevaluate my drawings. See how does it looks, is it in the perspective that I want it to be? Does it look passable or good, or is it at the right angle, which I just did with this hand, and I saw that it wasn't, or not to my liking, that is, so I had to change it. You do have to edit yourself along the process. You don't just draw in it and say, okay, well, I figured it out later. Nope, you try to do it right then and there. I'm a progressive type of guy anyway. I like to try to get most of the kinks out starting out. I don't like to just do it and then wait later and clean it. Although sometimes I do end up cleaning afterwards, but it's not too bad. bigger. Oh, he's doing it again. Oh, okay. And it's a good reminder too. It's gonna help you see what you're trying to go for. So when you do it, you're like, oh, okay. It's not that people don't take it as, yeah, you're just absent-minded. No, it's not that. It's that you have so many ideas. Well, I know I do. As an artist, you can't keep track of all that shit. So that's why um, you try to make the skeleton to get an idea of what's going on. Okay. To remind yourself what you're trying to accomplish. It's basically, they call it, I mean, you call it rough draft, skeleton, it doesn't matter. It's just terminology. Just know what you're doing. Why am I drawing this over again when I can simply just copy and paste and just move a certain part? Well, because I feel like this is an action scene and I wanted to try to make it look organic, even though I do with some of it. But for the most part, this particular scene, I just want it to be lifelike as much as I can. I want to show a slight shift in his movements when he's about to block her attack. So that's why I did that. That's why I'm drawing it over again. You can easily get the stuff done and move on to the next project. Believe me, I'm tempted to, but at the same time, this is one of my, I guess, so far one of my greatest scenes in this film. So I have to make sure this looks good because this is where a lot of the action takes place. This is a big fight scene, so that's why. The only reason why. So I like to just draw it. I used to then do this, and that was because of I see a question about my drawing skills and my art, but you know, I swear, as you continue to do this stuff, you gain the confidence to do it and know that you're good enough. So that's why I do this now. I can draw from any part of the body and still map it out to where I know what I'm doing and why, and not feel lost or that, oh my God, am I doing this right? I have more confidence to tackle it. It's all about continuously doing things and not stopping or giving up because you don't fit a mold. If you stop, you'll never grow. You'll never, you'll stop growing and you won't realize that you are great. So that's what I have to do. I have to realize how great I am and that my work is good enough. And when I realized that, I was able to take more strides in my or how I do things in my art, in my so yeah, that's why I'm able to do this, because I know what I'm going for, and I have the skeleton there in the background to help guide and help me keep me on task on what action I'm trying to portray in this particular scene. And then like I always go back and forth to see, okay, is it looking where I want it to look? Yep, it is. It is. So that helps it too, because you have something to compare it to. I think a lot of animators do the same thing. Don't know, but I am speculating. It's always give you more opportunity to, spice it up, deviate from the original drawing, from the previous drawing, like I'm doing right now. I'm not drawing precisely. Southern movements. It's just nice to show some type of, subtle movement. It's subtle. Like it's not like a big movement shift. It's not a big shift. So except that arm moves right here. The technique I used to use, but these are your main king frames, the main actions. In betweens is when there's drawings in between. It means what it says. In between drawings. In between your key actions. What I'm emphasizing in my animations most of the time, and I've noticed that I do a lot of key actions. I don't spend a lot on in betweens, because it makes your animation smoother. Don't get me wrong. It's just when you're limited on what you can do in your time, you focus just make sure the action can be interpreted. That's all I care about. And yes, this comes from laziness in some cases, but it's usually because people don't have that kind of luxury of time to really just animate smoothly, like some big industry AAA companies. I have to work with the confinements of my time and what I can do. So I do work. I don't just do this. If I did, of course, I spend more time doing in-betweens. But some cases, it's not always needed. Just getting the key action brought across is good enough. I show in just 2 frames, 2 drawings, motion. You know, it doesn't always have to be smooth. I could draw something between here to show the transition from right here to here, but I am limited on time. I'm only one person, and to get this stuff out quick enough or in a reasonable time, sometimes you have to do the basic. Sometimes the basic is enough, and I think this is what a lot of people need to understand. But at the same time, it's nice to have it too. So it's all about your aesthetic and what you want to push out. Like in some stuff, I do more in betweens and stuff like with action. You can get away with a lot of just keyframes because it's so fast. You're still interpreting what's going on, and it looks good. So it's not. I'm not telling you this it's a bad thing because it's not. It's quick actions, and quick actions don't need lot of in betweens because they're quick, and the quicker the less keyframes you use, the less in betweens you use, the quicker the action is. So it takes not being anal about things, if you get my drift, or what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of anime use that technique a lot, use stills. They use a lot of stills because they gotta push out so many animations at one time that they emphasize using keyframes and stills to promote a sense of movement and action, abrupt action. So I'm not just spewing out logic from just my perspective. I've analyzed many animations, cartoons, American or not, or wherever around the world. To tell you this, and I've studied it, and I'm telling you the process on how one of the many process they use when they're animating. Okay. So a slight shift in his face, his movement, because he's turned his face slightly. towards the opponent. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Then I figured it out. Trying to see how I want to draw this hand. I want to do it like this. When you're doing things from perspective, from angle, you don't always have to draw everything, because not every shape can always be seen of a person, of a particular limb or joint or hand or body part, because there's been a shift in the angle. You're not going to see it each and every time. It's all about where your camera is at the time and the actions that are taking place in that particular moment. So, yeah, it's a very mental process, and it can be draining sometimes. It really can. Right now I'm trying to see what is going on as far as oh no, it's kind of wonky. Yeah. Oh. I hate when I have to. You guys don't understand the hurt, the pain of this update. I even changed the setting to go back to the legacy, and it's still like it makes me zoom too far. I'm used to, you can easily zoom this thing, but now it's just sometimes when they update things, they make it worse. Like it's fine where it is, and boom, oh let's update it. Why? But I understand you gotta keep it up, keep up the infrastructure of the app coding, because you have hackers and stuff like that. Keep up the maintenance of the app. You gotta do the job. But damn. Can you just make it easy? So terrible, man. Yes, I do struggle, right? Drawing hands sometimes. I'm trying to get this angle, make it look like decent at least. Because it wasn't looking the way I wanted it to look. Okay, it's better than what it was. From my view, it's good. Make this look bigger. This hand needs to be. Start focus on one part. That's the artist in me. Oh my god, this ain't look right. This don't look right. Okay, let me change this again. I'm stuck on one part. And it's frustrating. Because you don't want to be stuck on one part. You want to get it over with. Especially me being an animator. Just want to get it done. Just want to get it done. The shift in his movements. cutter to clean that line up art up a little bit. So yeah, this is what animation is. Drawing. It's not like illustration, but in motion. You're drawing a character. You're drawing them multiple times, doing different things. Each time, slightly or by a drastic amount. I think I went on by time, but I was in the zone of creating with you guys. I'm sorry. I think this is going to be this last drawing, and I'm just gonna cut it here. If you guys want to continue to watch, tell me now. I'll stay on. But if you feel like, hey, I'm tired, you tell me that too. Yeah, we're just ending it right here. If I get a response, I'm just gonna cut it because it's a long video. I know this has probably been an hour already. Okay. Let me save this. So you see, boom. See how it flows. And that's it, you guys. Thank you for your time. You guys have a great